I inherited this hearing loss, basically from my grandfather. And it was one of these slow-growing losses that took place over years, and I was unaware that I had a loss when I was younger. But as I started to get into music and that type of thing, I could never understand the lyrics and songs and want to know why everybody could hear music and what the words were to the music. I could understand rhythm, but that was about it. And as I got into sales into my late 20s and early 30s, then I had problems communicating on the telephone, where I had to be in large rooms or vacant buildings, and we have the echo and have all that going on. So it's hard, a struggle just to listen to your client unless you're right next to them. And at that time, I was told that I should have my hearing checked because I would lose jobs, I would lose deals, I would say something totally opposite of what they were asking me to discover. So I tried my first pair of hearing aids when I was 32. Well, with a significant hearing loss, of course, if you don't have any aid into helping you hear, you're cut out of a lot of conversation. There's certain things that I would not do anymore. I would not go swimming because I'd have to take my hearing aids out. Social events, I feel inadequate because I couldn't converse in a large room, or at a party, I'd just be off in a corner. So everybody thought I was kind of like stuck up or aloof. And so with this new technology, that started to change. I can actually go swimming because there's here and found some hearing aids that you can go underwater with that are made in Japan. Also go into a sauna. Otherwise you have to take your devices out because it's shortened out by the heat and the humidity. And so you can do things that normally other people can do. So I got in the habit about every 3 to 4 years to upgrade my hearing aids because the technology was changing that quickly. I don't usually wear this out like this, but I wanted to show how simple it is. This is like the Bluetooth device that's used for cell phones, also for iPods, also for television. There's a connect line, which is a box that's not much bigger than this, that sits near the television. The wireless system will bring the sound from the TV into the hearing aids, and you hear it in stereo, which is awesome. And I keep my cell phone on my hip, the phone rings. I just hit this button and the phone will answer, again in stereo. It's like in the center of your head. Another thing is called a companion mic, which is this little device here. If I'm in a meeting and I know I'm going to be in a loud room, I'll take this with me and I'll have my client or customer put this in their lapel, and they can be, say, 20 feet away from me. I can have conversations with everybody, but specifically listen to the person that's speaking. At home, my wife will wear it in her shirt. And I'll be cooking or doing something like that, and she could be in the study, and we can communicate back and forth. Riding in a car, we get many times with hearing aids, you get a lot of road noise, vibration of the car, and this eliminates all that because the conversation is so clear. I usually tell people right at the beginning, I do have a hearing loss, so I might ask you to repeat yourself. It's taken me a long time to get past that, part of it, but it's the way it is. And matter of fact, they are quite impressed with all this elaborate stuff that I have. Well, one thing I will say about Karen, who has, like I said, I've been working with for 20 years, is that she'll check your lifestyle out. She'll adjust what you need to your lifestyle. My name is Mike Nagelkirk, and I'm a client with Doorne Hearing Care and have been for the past 20 years.